Woo-wee, yabba dabba doo. Hey folks, it's Saturday evening here, and pretty much talk about the week segment, which is the main part of this stupid podcast. This podcast used to be over an hour. Used to do stupid topical news, which nobody cares about. I used to go down to the city and stay out late. But, you know, things change, life goes on. I don't do that anymore, so I do a podcast in about 15 minutes, and most people don't even listen to it anyways. And the people who do listen to it probably don't even listen to the whole thing, so I'm not going to do an hour so you folks can skim through it. Well, that's that kind of time, you know. But anyways, we'll talk about the week, Monday and Thursday this week. I went to the gym. I got myself a nice Chipotle bowl. Who gives a shit? All right, nobody cares. But, you know, like I said, it's Chipotle. It's got seed oil and stuff, and it's probably not great for you. I've seen videos of people saying, stop eating it. Fuck you, pal. I like my Chipotle, and that's that. Tuesday night, I went to this drum circle open mic. That's what I call it. It's at a brewery. Last time I went there was 6 signups on the list. This time I go there, there's freaking 13 names on the list. So before that, I went to Popeyes. Not my favorite place to eat. I was going to go to Panda Express to get something to eat, but there was 5 people in line. And Panda Express, the line moves very slow. And I figured out why. Because there's no Chinese people working there. There was Chinese people working there, it'd be faster. So I decided, all right, I'll go to Popeyes. There was nobody at Popeyes but one black lady. So I go inside, I ordered a chicken sandwich, mashed potatoes, and gravy, and a soda. And pretty much, they give it to me like 2 minutes, very fast. I sit down to like this this like half circle tabletop thing, and this black woman was sitting by herself. All of a sudden, she moves her seat, and she sits like not right across from me. There was plenty of space, but she sits at the end of the table. Then she puts the bag in front of her face and starts coughing like, and I'm like, ugh. So I just put my food in the bag. I didn't say anything. I went outside, I ate it on top of my car, old live stream style. And then I left to go to the open mic. And I was just like, what the fuck is wrong with her? She had her own seat. Like, she has the right to sit where she wants. And I talked about this before in the podcast. I don't own any seat, but why don't you move? Yeah, well. So I go to this open mic. There's 13 names on the list. The host is like, well, we got a packed lineup tonight. And he doesn't give the light. He's one of these jerk-offs that he doesn't give a time. He lets people do what they want. And I'm like, oh, boy, I'm probably not going to get on tonight. So I recorded not a drum circle freestyle, a drum circle dirty song, goofy new song. And here it is, folks. I'm going to put it in the podcast right now. Boom.
Yeah. Please help me. One day my dick will grow. One day my dick will grow. But not today. My dick is dead and it's buried in my big balls. And my dick will grow. Yeah, come on, folks.
I hope you didn't like it. There you go, folks, with the power of editing. So anyways, I sat there for about 2.5 hours. It was like 9:30. There was like 4 or 5 names left on the list. And I was like, you know what? I'm leaving. I'm not going to sit here until 10 o'clock, 10:30. I watched the show. It was fun and all, but, you know, I'm not going to do that. So I didn't get any stage time Tuesday. However, Wednesday I got stage time. It was very weird. I went to this open mic that's 5 minutes from my house. It used to be on a Friday night. But they moved it to a Wednesday night. I guess it wasn't doing so well. So it's in a cheese place. It's in a cheese shop. And it was about a 10-minute drive to get there. I got a parking spot right in front of the place. And I had a feeling the place was going to be empty. I go inside. There's only 2 people in there. The host, this black guy, he runs with this white kid. But the white kid wasn't there, Alex. He's in college. And I met this other white kid. So it was just 3 of us. So I order a pineapple drink from the bar. It was like $4.50. I gave her a tip. I felt stupid spending $7, whatever, on a pineapple drink, but the place was dead. It felt bad. And then we waited for half an hour. The show's supposed to start at 7. And he goes, well, we just wait a few minutes. If no one comes in, we're going to start this thing. Next thing you know, half an hour goes by. And all of a sudden, It's like, oh, okay, we'll start the show. So the host didn't even want to do any time. He just was going to bring me straight up. I said, you mind doing a few minutes? Come on, man, you're the host. He goes, all right. So he does like 10 minutes. There's nobody there but us three, this black woman that works in the bar, this high school kid who works in the kitchen, and this other black lady. And so they listened, they were supportive, and they laughed. I did about 15 minutes off the top of the head, which sounds impressive, and I got some laughs. I might put a clip in right now, boom, of that.
You said crop cheese?
Is this the name of the place? Crop Cheese? Oh, I don't even know where I'm at. I'm at the wrong place. I thought this was, I don't know why. I drove by this place for years, and I always thought it was crop cheese. I think I'm more autistic than you are. Or I just have a learning disability.
Nah, same.
Yeah. Anyways, maybe we should change the name to crotch cheese. Now that would get people to come in here. They're like, wait, what kind of crotch cheese is this? Because I got the same thing. Funky. Literally.
I mean, funky fresh, funky wall, funky artistry.
Everything's funky here. Funky vibe.
If I decide not to. But, yeah, so I did like 15 minutes. I got some laughs and everything. They were supportive, but it was weird. It felt like, did I actually do stage time? Like, did I actually get stage time? It felt weird. It was like, I did 15 minutes, but in front of 6 or 7 people, which is, about 6 people, which is, not out of the ordinary. I've done that with less people than that, but didn't feel like much. So anyways, the show ended really early. It ended like a little after 8. The white kid left, and then the host was embarrassed. He was like, I got to figure this out. I got to move it to a different night. And then he left. And I ended up taking a piss. I went to Taco Bell on the, near me. I got me a chicken chalupa meal, ate it inside, and then I hung out at the Target near my house for about a half an hour or so, and then I went home. So, very weird night. Got some stage time, but it didn't feel like much. So that was Wednesday night. And then Friday night, I went to Parks Casino. Marco, the buffet guy, texted me. He said, where are you going to go eat? I said, I don't know. I was going to see if I can go to Chickies. And if Chickies is packed, which it probably usually is, I'll go somewhere else. He said, all right, well, I'll meet you up there. So he comes up, and I try to go on the penny slot machine that I was on last week, and this old cunt was sitting there, and she tried to take all 3 machines for herself. She's sitting in the second seat, but she's playing the third machine. I'm just staring at her like, come on, So finally she moves, and she's looking at me. I go, is it okay if I sit here? She goes, yeah. So I put $1 in. I had an 85-cent voucher from last time, and I started playing and everything. I got up to like $2, and then within a few minutes, the buffet guy came. Oh yeah, I did drink a concoction of the Jack in my car. I forgot to mention that. I drunk that, so I got a little bit drunk. Then I went inside, and I'm playing the machine. The stupid old woman's looking at me like it's her machine, like she owns it. So I was playing it for about 10 minutes. I wasn't really winning, and I decided, all right, let's go walk around and stuff. So we start walking around. Marco, the buffet guy, he played this Baccarat game. I think he won a little. He did better than last time. I think he won a little bit of money. So then I go to the bathroom to go take a piss. We're like, oh, we'll go to Applebee's because they got half up appetizers after 9. And pretty much he put $5 in this machine. So I said, fuck it, I'll put $1 in. So I put $1 in. He ended up winning $60. I got up to $20. I should have cashed out, but, I kept going because I was like, well, 20's not much. So he cashed out with 60. We went to the Bees, I call it, and I got me this bacon burger. They put this nasty honey sauce on there, which I didn't like. I really don't like Applebee's. I think Chili's is better. It's not saying much, but I think the food's better. But anyways, so I had a bacon burger. He ordered some appetizers. And then I had to take a poop, folks. So this isn't a poop show, but I go inside to take a poop for the second time in a row at this Applebee's because I had a big lunch earlier. And I couldn't really eat much. I ate a little bit afterwards, but I couldn't really eat much. And he drove me back to my car, and that was pretty much it. We both got a free dinner, courtesy of the house over at Parks. Shout out to the house, which rarely, their house really comes through. Usually the house takes the money, but this time we... Marco won. I didn't win anything. I lost like $5, but you know what? I got a free dinner, so you add that up, not bad at all for a night out. And as far as tonight goes, I just got done going to Chicky and Pete's. I decided not to drink tonight. I still feel hungover from last night. So I get to Chicky and Pete's a little after 7-ish. I go inside and order me a traditional pizza with the sauce on top and 6 wings and a Diet Pepsi. And then these college kids start coming in. And then this guy sits 2 seats from me, of course. So last night I forgot to mention, when I was at Chili's, this black guy was sitting next to me. And he kept yelling in my ear. He was talking to someone across from me, and he's just talking loud. He's drinking. He's like, and I'm ahead. I'm like, why don't you fucking just go over and talk to the person? He was only there for like 10, 15 minutes, and eventually he left. And then there was these drunk white people across from us, and this one guy, he kind of had the laugh I had when I get drunk, my witch laugh. Except his was worse. Should have recorded them, but I tried to go live on Kick. I got the Wi-Fi there, but I didn't record anything. Weird people there at the Applebee's. And then this guy sits 2 seats for me tonight. And once again, I don't own the seats, but I could tell he wanted to move over. And all these college kids kept coming in. These guys saw these young college girls. They were with guys, but, they try to sit there like they have a chance or something. And then this one guy comes over and sits right next to me. Now, once again, I don't own the seat, but you figure at least be courteous and be like, hey, do you mind if I sit here? Or, hey, is anybody sitting here? Fucking douchebag sits right next to me. But I was luckily finished my food. Cost about 30-something bucks. I dropped 40. That's a lot for a dinner by myself. I rarely spend that much, but you know what? It was full. Speaking of full, I'm at Target right now, and I'm about to go inside and fill up the toilet. But folks, that's it. If anything else happens, I'll add it to the podcast. This is the first but yet worst comedy podcast in Philly. This is your favorite podcast show that most people would not listen to. And either you're going to hear the odd news segment or you're going to hear whatever else happened. So stay put there, you fucks. All right, before we get to the odd news, I did take a poop in Target last night from eating all that food, and thank God for Target. I love Target. Anyways, here's the odd news. LGBT radio station does not broadcast enough LGBT content. Well, I guess they forgot the Q in that. And that's from BBC News, by the way. It's ironic. An AI became a crypto millionaire. Now it's fighting to become a person. University uses AI to wrongfully accuse students to use an AI to cheat. There's a lot of videos on TikTok of people cheating in their classes and telling their professors to go fuck themselves because Chinese woman swallows 8 live frogs to ease pain. Well, I guess she could hop herself back over there to... there's a joke there somewhere. Runaway inflatable pumpkin spooks Ohio cops. Oh, I used that word in the right way. So, runaway inflatable pumpkin has spooked the Ohio cops. I guess they weren't smiling at that one. Qatar Airways accused of killing a strict vegetarian passenger with meat-based meal. California police pull over a self-driving Waymo for an illegal U-turn, but they can't give it a ticket because there's nobody in there. So a U-turn, I guess they got to end. I don't know. You know what? You guys do a podcast. You see how easy it is. Robin Williams' daughter begs people to stop sending gross AI videos of her dead dad. Yes, a lot of people are bringing back these dead people who passed away. And listen, she should feel alive. Ugly woman conned by romance scammer. Conned by romance scammer posed as a stranded astronaut. Look, she just wants her space. Now that's good. That's a good one. I'm going to try that tomorrow or sometime this week at an open mic or something. That should get a chuckle. Margaret drive stall with Hokie and Me cooked by robot closes. Cites main power shortage as main reason. Halloween decorations depicted the bodies of local officials leading to arrest. Nobel committee unable to reach prize winner who was living his best life hiding off guard. French influencer jailed for 6 months over a fake syringe attack prank video. Well, I guess he's stabbing himself up. I don't know. Firefighter dumped 75 possible used tampons on ex's lawn for a date to new girl. She's just sucking up all the anger, isn't she? Well, that was okay. I'll try some joke like that this week. Maybe make a video of it. We'll see. Let's try any other. There's one more news site. Oh my God. This is in Talagana. Man has been arrested for masturbating and mixing semen inside the ice cream. Well, I guess that guy's just a cream of the crop. I want to try that. I can't wait. That's 3 possible puns. That's all I need. Folks, that's it. This podcast is the cream of the crop, and that's it. I'll see you folks on the next one. Possible prank call show next week, and some awful shorts. I'll see you folks on the next one you just listened to, and we're out of here. Go freak yourself, Cuppy.